Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Will and March's channel. And in today's video, I am going to show you how I made my pork butt roast. Before we get started, let's have some coffee. And before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Give it a thumbs up if you like this kind of videos. And give us some comment or feedback. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. And I got this pork butt meat at Sam's, 8.5 for Thanksgiving. So first, we wanted to wash our meat. So I went ahead and washed it, wipe it dry. It's ready to go. What we're gonna do first is we wanted to marinate the pork butt. Let's go ahead and put salt in it. And you can't have enough salt, so you wanted to put a lot of salt, especially on the fat part. And then garlic. Pepper. So for those of you who's just now started, we put salt, pepper, and garlic powder in our pork butt. So now what we're gonna do is put it in a container where we can put some more ingredients in it, and we will marinate it overnight or 6 hours in the fridge. So now what we're gonna do is that we wanted to have liquid and other ingredients in our marinade. First thing first, we wanted to put lemon. Lemon is a good tenderizer. Take note of that. So we're gonna squeeze the lemon. Alright, so since I'm using just one lemon, I'm going to add apple cider vinegar in my wash as well. So just a little bit, pour it in there. Since it's a big meat, it's 8.5 pound pork butt. Get all of that pulp and set that aside. Now what we're going to do is we wanted to add broth. You can use chicken or beef broth just to keep that liquid in the meat. Okay. Then we want to put soy sauce for color and taste. We just wanted to eye it. I never really measure my condiments or my ingredients. I apologize, but again, this is an 8.5 pound pork butt. So after we put the soy sauce in, we put Worcestershire sauce again for taste and color. Of course, we wanted to put our fresh garlic. I went ahead and sliced it and put it on my Pampered Chef slicer. This is not sponsored by Pampered Chef, but I just like my garlic to be sliced as thin as I want to, because it brings out the flavor if you slice or mince your garlic. And of 7.5 ounces of Coca-Cola. Again, this is not sponsored, but this also helps tenderize your meat and also give it a really, really good sweet taste to it. So instead of adding sugar or brown sugar in my pork butt, I put Coca-Cola. It can be Coke Zero or Coke Cherry if you like, but I choose the regular Coca-Cola. So we should be done. And now we're going to put this in the fridge and let it marinate overnight, or if you don't have time, just let it marinate in 6 hours, and then we take it out and then we pressure cook it. If you have any questions, make sure you comment, and I'll show you the next step. So after marinating for 24 hours, we went ahead and took it out or the fridge, and we'll let it sit for another hour just to get that juice in there before we put it in the pressure cooker. And another thing I want to tell you, I changed the container because I'm actually making two sets of pork butt. One is an 8.5 and one is 6.6 pound pork butt for my family. Thursday on Thanksgiving, I'm celebrating it with my in-laws. Friday, we're celebrating it with my family. That's why I made two. So, but before we put it in the pressure cooker, I wanted to put the mix-in dry rub that I made on top of one of the pork butt. I went ahead and did one earlier, but I just wanted to, I left the other one out just for show. So we're gonna let it sit for another hour or so, and then we're gonna get ready to put it in the pressure cooker. All right, and Mr. Smith is gonna do it for me.
You ready?
Ready. Ooh, looks good. Looks like it's cooked it.
I think it's cooked already. Let's eat.
All right. Now let's see if it's gonna fit in our pressure cooker.
It's gonna fit.
Okay guys, so now we put the pork in the pressure cooker, and while that's pressure cooking, I'm gonna make a marinade to use to brush on the pork while it's grilling. Alright, so I went ahead and took out a 1/4 cup measuring cup, because we are going to put all of the ingredients in here in all equal parts. So first ingredients, we're gonna put ketchup. Oh, so 1/4 cup of ketchup. That spilled. I should have put that last. 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Actually, we're not gonna reach that all the way to the top because we're gonna put the Worcestershire sauce in with the soy sauce to make it to 1/4 cup. That. And then 1/4 cup of vinegar, apple cider vinegar. Okay, you should put the ketchup last. And 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, and this is gonna create our mixture, and this is what we're gonna use to brush and on our pork while it's grilling. So it looks good. And what's good about this, guys, it has this drain, so you don't have to worry about touching the meat. So we'll put that on there. Oh, actually, and what we're gonna do before we put it on the grill, guys, we're gonna put the rub, the dry rub that I made, and let's check the temperature. So now that we check the temperature of the pork and it's at 115 degree Fahrenheit, we are now ready to put the dry rub on and put them on the grill. Let's get to going. So I made this dry rub, I pre-made this dry rub already, and I will put the description below of what are all the ingredients of this dry rub. It's hot, so be careful, guys, not to put or touch the meat. All right. All around the meat. Perfect. Now we're gonna put it in the grill. So now while it's grilling to perfection, we can go ahead and start rubbing. And as the oil or the grease go down to the flame, it will flame up. So you be careful, guys. Because again, we're gonna just get the char, and then once we get the top part rub, we're gonna flip it. Because we want the skin to, ooh, check that out. Okay, we'll wait, we'll kind of shut it for a second. So now we're gonna flip it. Can I do this?
Yeah, you may do it.
Yeah, I think I can do it.
Well, you might want to
Take it out.
let it
Just flame out a little bit. The other side with the rub or the marinade.
Okay, I think we need to move it.
Okay, I need to move it.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm gonna turn it on the side.
I don't think you need to turn on the side.
Okay, so now we took it out of the grill and we're gonna wrap it. But before we wrap it, we're gonna add some more dry rub on it. You know, we can't have enough of the dry rub to keep that taste. Okay, now we're gonna wrap it and put it in the oven at 375 degrees.
It's not gonna be pulled pork. We don't want pulled pork.
We don't want pulled pork. We just want roast pork. Okay, so it looks good, and now we'll set up our oven at 375 degrees. Start that, and we're gonna set the timer at, again, around 20-30 minutes to reach the temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see how this thing looks. Okay. Alright, so we're ready to slice the meat, guys. Make sure that you're watching it really close.
Which way are you going to slice it?
It doesn't matter.
It's just falling
It's falling
apart.
apart. It's just falling apart. Oh yeah, let's do a taste. How about me? Oh wow. Until we meet again. Bye. See ya.
Let's go.
It's really good, guys.